we know. If something like that did happen, it's just not smart. Even if you cannot, and you understand this, make somebody sign something under duress. If you did do this, let's say this happened.
Yeah.
Now Gucci got the power to put your ass on the shelf. Put you on the shelf, tie you up 2-3 years, trying to get out of contract. Every time you put something up, he can snatch that shit right on down. This is just real shit.
Okay, I will say this though.
Like, why would you can't?
It is hard to believe that Pooh Shiesty could be dumb enough to do this. When you look at the cases that Pooh Shiesty has that led to him getting those years in prison, I mean, it was hard to believe those things happened as well.
He showed that it can be done. Like, all you gotta do is want it. You gotta sober up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of the similar traits because I realized that he woke up when he was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really woke up and he wasn't just in there playing or, you know, not taking it serious. Another thing he told me too was like, Shiesty, you 20 years old going to go see what I saw at 35 years old. You know, you got a head start as long as you got this out the way first, you know. Fortunately, it had to happen, but it happened, bro. It is what it is. So you got to get this out the way early. You know what I'm saying? It could have been too late for me if I wouldn't ever came out and played it right. So take advantage of that too, you know what I'm saying? So that's stuck with. I'm a producer every time. I can't fumble it. I can't fumble. Couple dudes like that was like, you know, help me with my whole like start and how I think and how I look at the music game. So like I mentioned Dirk in her, I mentioned Gotti in her.
Would you ever forgive someone who crossed the line with your wife while you were behind bars? That is the question quietly hanging over the rap world right now. On the surface, this might look like just another label dispute, but beneath it lies one of hip-hop's most intense and personal rivalries. And with Pooh Shiesty back out, tensions between Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane are no longer buried, they feel alive again. What began as professional moves is slowly turning personal, and the connections behind these events go much deeper than most fans realize. When Pooh Shiesty returned from prison, the timing couldn't have been more critical. During his absence, the rap industry changed rapidly. Streaming platforms grew, payout rates skyrocketed, and emerging artists were signing deals worth millions. Even though Shiesty had been locked up, his music continued to circulate. His name remained relevant, his fanbase stayed engaged, and his market value quietly increased. By the time he came back, he was one of the most sought-after artists in the industry, a fact that everyone noticed. Then things started getting unusual. The moment Shiesty was back, one person began showing attention that felt more like strategy than friendship: Yo Gotti. Suddenly, Gotti was posting Shiesty's content constantly, almost like he was claiming him for his label before any deal was even discussed. These weren't casual shoutouts. They were bold public statements, signaling to the entire industry that Gotti had a plan. Shortly after, Shiesty linked up with Glorilla, one of CMG's fastest rising stars, for a track released right after his comeback. In the music business, timing is never accidental. For insiders, it looked like positioning, like Gotti was showing Shiesty the doors he could open if he joined the right camp. But this wasn't just about promotion. It carried weight because Shiesty is the face of Gucci Mane's 1017 label. To many, it felt like a direct challenge, a move blending business with personal rivalry. The history between Gucci and Gotti makes this even more significant. Younger fans may not know, but there was a time when Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti were close. In the early 2010s, they were both dominant in their regions. Gucci reigned in Atlanta's trap scene, while Gotti represented North Memphis. Both started from nothing and built their reputations through relentless effort. Their early collaborations weren't for publicity. They were rooted in respect and shared ambition. Those joint projects felt authentic, like two leaders moving together in harmony. Then came a turning point that changed everything. October 17th had always been a major date for Gucci. He spent months building his 1017 project around that day, making it his personal moment to shine. Suddenly, Yo Gotti announced a release on the exact same day. While Gotti claimed it was accidental, Gucci didn't see it that way. Dropping two major projects for the same audience simultaneously divides attention, streams, and media coverage. In hip-hop, your release date is your spotlight, and Gucci felt his was being stolen. To him, it wasn't just business, it was betrayal. He even tweeted, "Why would another artist put their mixtape out on 1017 if they ain't Brick Squad?" The message was clear. Trust was broken. But the music conflict was only part of the story. The real wound was personal. While Gucci was dealing with legal issues, Gotti admitted in an interview that he had been involved with a woman who would later become Gucci's wife. He laughed about it, but for fans it was shocking. In street and music culture, that kind of betrayal is serious. Business disagreements can be forgiven, but personal ones often leave permanent scars. That interview changed the way everyone viewed their past dealings. After that, any professional tension seemed intertwined with deep personal resentment. Gucci never publicly forgave Gotti. From that moment on, their friendship was effectively over. When Gucci faced further legal problems and returned again, he came back different, focused, calm, and strategic. He avoided chaotic online moments, rebuilt quietly, and made smart, calculated moves to regain control of his brand and influence. Shiiesty's return and Gotti's aggressive positioning only highlighted how personal this rivalry had become, reminding everyone that in hip-hop, loyalty and betrayal often carry far more weight than contracts and collaborations. Gucci Mane made a bold move when he signed Pooh Shiesty. He brought back the raw energy of old-school Gucci, but updated it for a new generation. Shiesty fit perfectly into 1017 Records, quickly becoming the centerpiece of the label. Everything seemed set for a long, successful run, until Shiesty got locked up. In 2021, Shiesty faced federal charges involving firearms and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Many careers would have collapsed after that, but Gucci remained loyal. He cut most of his roster and kept Shiesty and Fugazi, sending a clear message to the industry. He was committed to building around Shiesty, even during his absence. As soon as Shiesty's value started rising again, Yo Gotti reappeared. Behind the scenes, contract talks began, and rumors spread that 1017 wasn't offering amounts that matched Shiesty's current market worth. The numbers weren't small, but they weren't superstar level either. For many insiders, it looked like loyalty was being demanded rather than rewarded. At the same time, CMG was thriving: big roster, big budget, massive reach. When Gotti began publicly supporting Shiesty, it didn't feel innocent. It looked like a calculated attempt to recruit him. From Gucci's perspective, history seemed to repeat itself. Shiesty found himself caught between two powerful figures. On one side was Gucci Mane, who gave him his start and stayed loyal while he was behind bars. On the other side was Yo Gotti, a label boss with momentum, money, and exposure. Modern hip-hop isn't driven by loyalty like before. Today, artists focus on ownership, respect, and long-term gain. If Shiesty feels undervalued, business considerations could outweigh emotions. This decision won't just affect Shiesty's career. It could reshape the balance of power in the industry. If CMG pulls away 1017's top artist, it sends a message. Loyalty has limits, and artists should demand their worth. It also risks reopening a rivalry that never fully healed. Gucci and Gotti never completely resolved their differences. They only stopped speaking publicly. Old tensions don't vanish, they wait, and Shiesty has stepped into that old battlefield without realizing it. The situation is tense because it mirrors the past. Once, a single business move turned a close friendship into a rivalry. Now, another strategic move could reignite the silence into open conflict. Hip-hop may evolve, but respect remains vital. Deals and sounds change, but old betrayals resurface when power shifts. And right now, power is moving again. The real question isn't just where Shiesty will sign. It's whether history is about to repeat itself. Quiet moves behind closed doors are shaping the future of the artist and the Southern rap scene. When loyalty, unfinished business, and money collide, surprises are inevitable.